Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Shalit Ashman. Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything educational and inspirational. Now, in this video, guys, I'd like to talk to you about the resources that we have at the Learning Hub to help you to prepare for the PEP exams. All right. So, guys, summer is almost over. And I wanted to get in the frame of mind that, hey, I'm going back to school in a couple of weeks and, I want to get prepared. And what I want to do for this PEP period, I want to take some time, maybe the first 2 months, and help you guys to prep for the ability test. Then we're going to work on our performance tasks, and of course, we're going to work on our curriculum-based tests. So we're not going to wait on last minute to do anything. We're going to get prepared, and we're going to get prepared early. So what do we have for the ability test? What is it that we have to help you to prep for the ability test? I'm going to show you. So first thing I want to show you is this workbook here. I want you guys to grab a copy of this workbook. And of course, for those of you who don't know what the ability test is, let me tell you. The ability test is just assessing how you guys reason and think critically, right? It's not a test that is based on the curriculum. It's basically a critical thinking test, right? So the ability test uses a number of strategies. Well, the actual exam test your verbal skills and your quantitative skills. All right. So there's a verbal reasoning component and there's a quantitative reasoning component. All right. So those are the two main areas that you'll be tested in. All right. So I want to introduce you to this workbook here because this workbook, what I've done, I've used a number of strategies to help students to learn how to think critically. So let me tell you some of the things that I've used in this particular workbook. All right. So I've used things like figural reasoning, I've used spatial reasoning, I use quantitative reasonings, I have patterning, I use probabilities, I use estimations, I use opposites, I use similarities, I use symmetry, and so on. Logical deductions, inferences, those are some of the strategies I use in this particular workbook. So guys, let me tell you what I'm going to do when you get this workbook. All right, so every year since the PEP started, I've been helping students to prep for the exam. One of the main things I do is to teach on YouTube. I'm going to teach on YouTube using this. So guys, I want you to just go to any of the major bookstores and you can grab a copy of the PEP ability test and workbook. And I want you to make sure that you get the workbook that is done by yours truly, Dr. Charlotte Ashman. All right. So you want to get this book, make sure you can see this workbook. I wanted to get it. All right. So I'm going to be teaching on YouTube using this particular workbook. All right. Another book that I wanted to get this one here, quantitative reasoning, guys. And I'm going to tell you why. And you can get these books at the major bookstores. Now, the reason I wanted to get this workbook, quantitative reasoning, that's the area that normally gives a lot of students problems. All right. So your verbal reasoning, students normally, pick up those skills very, very quickly. But the quantitative reasoning, the math type questions, those are the questions that you guys struggle with. So we want to start working on quantitative reasoning from September. All right. And again, I am going to be on YouTube. I'm going to be on Zoom doing quantitative reasoning. And I wanted to get your mock exam booklet. You can get these guys at the major bookstores, right? You can get them at Sansa's bookstores, Kingston Bookshop, Bryant's bookstores, and all the other Henderson bookstore, Marquis bookstore. I mean, cover to cover, Bookness, all the major bookstores in Jamaica. You can get copies of my workbooks. All right, so that's workbooks. Now, guys, I am starting up my marathons. Okay, so the marathons are going to be on Fridays at 6 to 7. That's marathon 1. Now, some persons will tell me, hey, Dr. Ashman, I can't come to a Friday class because I'm Seventh-day Adventist or so. We have Saturday classes as well, 6 to 7 on a Saturday. And if you can't make it on a Saturday, we have marathon 3, which is going to be on a Sunday from 6 to 7. So you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can come to all 3 marathons if you want, because I'm going to be doing different things or you can just choose one particular marathon to come. And the marathons are going to be on Learning Hub Academy. That's where we have our live classes, Learning Hub Academy. Let me show you the Learning Hub Academy homepage. Now, we have marathons on Learning Hub Academy, where we have live sessions. And of course, if you prefer to study on your own, you can go to the learninghub.online. That's where you just go and you use resources. This is, and that website doesn't have any live teaching. You're just basically using the resources. Let me pull up that website and show you. So you have Learning Hub Academy. That's where you go if you want to participate in live teaching sessions. Or if you prefer to study on your own, you're going to go to learninghub.online. Another resource that we have, let me pull you to, let me show you the learninghub.online. Now, this is the learninghub.online. That's our website for learninghub.online. If you prefer to study independent, you don't need a teacher to guide you. You can just go to the learninghub.online, register, and you can use the material. If you are the type of child who needs somebody to guide you, then you want to use Learning Hub Academy, where we have a teacher. Now, another resource that we have is our digital library. Now, if you want to go on and use thousands of books, guys, I am confident that we have the largest curriculum aligned interactive digital library in the world. We have over 3,000 interactive books on Learning Hub Digital Library. And I'm putting it out there, yes, the largest curriculum aligned digital library. It's Learning Hub Digital Library. I'm going to show you. You can actually visit the Learning Hub Digital Library and use tons of ebooks, interactive books. I'm going to show you that. That's another tool that you can use to help you prep for the upcoming ability test. And on the Learning Hub Digital Library, you're going to realize that we have books, interactive ebooks. We have all the past papers from 2019 until 2024. And not only do we have the past paper booklets, but we have solutions and explanations in the booklets, all interactive. So let me see if I can pull up the Learning Hub Digital Library so you guys can see that website. So it's learninghubdigitallibrary.com. And you can use this as well to help you. All right, so you can use the Learning Hub Digital Library. You can just go there, you can register, and of course, you can use the ebooks. You'll find tons of books on the Learning Hub Digital Library that you can use to help you. All right, so guys, what I want you to do, I want you to go on to learninghub.online if you prefer to work on your own and register. So you can start, using some of the material and getting yourself ready for September. Or if you prefer to have a teacher to guide you, tell your parents about the Learning Hub Academy. And that is where yours truly will be teaching classes. And of course, guys, we have absolute fun in those online classes. And those classes are on Learning Hub Academy. Like I said before, you can go, you can register. And if you just want to use interactive ebooks, you can use the Learning Hub Digital Library, which is this Learning Hub Digital Library. All right, if you're on Facebook, you can actually ask questions, guys. If you have questions that you want to ask me, like I said before, in regards to our online classes, we're going to start those in September. We're going to have some demo classes just so people can see my style, see if they like, the way I tutor and, just experiencing my style and my teaching style. We'll tell you whether or not you want to work with me, on Parent. It will guide you, tell you whether or not you want me to work with your child for the upcoming PEP exam. So next week, Saturday, we're going to be having some demo sessions. And if you want to get your child enrolled in those demo sessions next week, Saturday, 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, just shoot me a WhatsApp message and I'll send you the Zoom link. So I'm going to just put my WhatsApp number. You guys can get me on WhatsApp. It's 876-351-7777. That's my WhatsApp number. And guys, you can WhatsApp me and I will give you the Zoom link for my demo session. All right. So the purpose of the demo session next week, Saturday, is basically to take you into a class and just show you how I run my online classes. Guys, for those of you who don't know me, I was a person who introduced e-learning not just to Jamaica, but to the entire Caribbean. My PhD, my doctoral work is in technology and education. So when I started my e-learning website, the first website in Jamaica and the Caribbean, it's called GoGSat. Well, at the time it was gogsat.com. I actually went ahead and did my doctoral work in the area. So I've been teaching online for many years, almost 20 years, guys, like 19 years. So I've been teaching online for a very long time. So I love teaching online, guys. And if you've worked with me before, parents, you know that your child is going to have absolute fun and they're going to be well prepared. That's the most important thing. They're going to be well prepared for their PEP exams. All right, so guys, thank you so much for watching, and I do look forward to seeing you again in my next video. For those parents who don't know me, you don't know my style, you've never been in my class, please make sure that you WhatsApp me so you can get the Zoom link for my demo session next week, Saturday at 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. All right. Thank you, guys. See you again in another video. Goodbye.